Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Typical TJ here with a tutorial guide for beginners. I know the tutorial in the actual game itself can be a bit confusing and people can't get past certain stages. As I know because I met this guy and he was telling me he got very confused about all the items and stuff. So in today's video what we're going to do is we're going to try explain everything to the best of our ability, try explaining what they do. So as you can see, these are the starting items you start with: dots, EMF, flashlight, ghost, spirit, therm, UV and video camera. They will give you all type of evidence. So for instance, dots will give you dots, EMF reader will give you an EMF from 1 to 5. Ghost writing book will be a book that you've got in place, and it will, if the ghost has a writing book, it will write in it. Spirit box, you talk to it in the ghost room with the light off and on your own, and it will give you a response, or it won't. A thermometer is really useful to find the ghost room, which I'll explain shortly. The UV light, the thermometer also gives you freezing temperatures. The UV light will give you ultraviolet, so it will give handprints on doors, on windows, and if you place salt down, it can give you footsteps as well. And then the video camera will give you an evidence of orbs, and it's also good if you place it down near a dot and you see it go back to the van. You look on the screen and it can show you dots which could indicate a Goryo, or if it's a shade it's more likely to do stuff while you're not in the room. So as you can see, if you press to the left, you've got all the maps. The higher level you get, the more maps you'll upgrade. Tanglewood is the default, and it is the best one in my opinion to do. These bottom ones are more for a challenge, and even I don't do them because I'm not that good. There are different difficulties, as you can see. The one you will start on will be amateur. Obviously, you get a long setup time, long hunt grace period. You get a short hunt duration. Sanity pills will restore a lot of sanity, which you don't need to worry about just yet. I will go over that in the next video. Well, one of the next videos. Because you've got this video, then you'll have a cursed item guide video, because you're more likely to get the cursed items before you get the upgrades and all the other items, which I'll go through in the third video. And you regain half of your lost equipment if you die. And then as you get higher difficulty, you get harder. So obviously the fuse box will start off, which is one of the things. And there are fewer places to hide, so all the hiding spots won't be available to you. And if you go up, but the more you do, higher you go, the more reward it will be. So nightmare, it will hide one evidence for you. I would not recommend doing this solo until you learn the basics of the game, and then you've got insanity, which will give no cursed possession and hides 2 evidence. But we're going to do it on amateur because we're going to play like we're new. Okay, so if you press to the right of you, you will have all the evidences. There are tier 1s, tier 2s and tier 3s. Obviously we're going to use all tier 1s to help you all out in general. Tier 2 means when you get higher level you can get better items which will give you better stuff, and tier 3 is tier 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep everything tier 1 apart from a flashlight. A flashlight tier 1 is actually terrible, but like I said, you're not really going to be using it too often. But I'm just going to take in a tier 3 flashlight to show you like difference in the value of that. Okay, so yeah, without further before we go in, if you press escape you will see a book. Now a book will show you your statistics, like more games you play, stuff like that. So for instance, let's just say I've taken 886 ghost photos, I've had 57 deaths. My most deaths are to a demon, and there is another page, and my most common ghost is twins, and it will show you everything that you've done over your journey. Obviously we're going to start with you start with a home. You can go to items, it'll show you what what certain stuff does. Obviously I will go over all of these. These are cursed possessions, which will obviously help you find the ghost room, but can also lead to great downfall. You've got the evidence items, which I'm just going to go over anyway. So whether you want to look at that, which could be easier for you. Photos is not going to be helpful for you at the moment because you are going to be lower level. As soon as you unlock the photo camera, which I'll explain in the third video, is what you can do with that. Evidence. Now this is where it gets interesting. Now let's just say we're in a match, which we will go and do shortly, so I can show you how each of the items work. Let's just say you get ghost orb on the video camera. If you put an X, that means it has that evidence. If it puts a line through it, it means it does not have the evidence. Be careful when ruling out evidence, because some evidence might be harder to obtain. Like ghost orbs, sometimes I've seen that they don't show up from first, then they'll show up a little bit later. Spirit box, you might not get a response straight away. If you give it like 5 minutes, try looking for other stuff and come back to spirit box, you might get a response, especially if it's a shade. So you never want to rule off it too quick. And then you've got the ghost. It will show you all the ghosts. It will show you their weakness and their strength. I wouldn't bother worrying about the weakness and strength too much, because some of the weakness and strengths on here are not actually explained to the best of their ability, but they're not meant to give too much away. So let's just say, for instance, we got a Revenant. It will be Ghost Orb, Ghost Right, and Freezing Temperatures, and they will be the 3 evidence you will get, because you are on the first difficulty, so you will get that evidence. All right, on here, on your audio, in your game or controls, you want to put it so you've got everything. So you want to have primary use, you want to have secondary use, you obviously want to have certain things. I use all mine to the right hand side because I'm left-handed, so I like to move my mouse with the left hand and do everything else with my right. Obviously you can put it how you want. Like for me, I've got the 4 keys: up, down, left, right. I've got primary use, secondary use is number 1 and number 2. You've got crouch, you've got pick up item, which is my left mouse, and then drop item, which is the right mouse. I like to do them properly. I don't know why. Infantry drop, I've got it at 0, so it's right next to the other stuff. And then you've obviously got to make sure you've got push to talk, so you can actually talk. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into Tanglewood. So there are going to be a few things I'm going to show you with here. So this was the video camera. This is the camera I was mentioning earlier. If you have one of the video cameras, which are these items here, placed down in the room, you can come back here and press that. I'll show you what you need to do with that, and it will just show you the room. This is your sanity board. So the lower the sanity, the more likely you are to get hunted. If you are playing multiplayer, it comes up a question mark. It does mean that your teammate has been killed. Total activity here means basically how much activity has happened in the game while you are out or in. One thing that I like to see, if it's 0 to 5 without a ghost event or a hunt, then I pretty much know it's EMF 5. That is a little trick. I don't know if it works 100% of the time, but it's always worked for me. You've got the Tanglewood, which will show you the map. That's the entrance. They are the doors you cannot go out of, so they're just... And then if you go down, this is the basement, and you can see a little green thingy. That is the breaker. The breaker either spawns there in the basement or it spawns there. It is very helpful. This 5-minute timer is very important. Now, this 5-minute time is how much setup time you have. So as soon as you open that front door, the time will start going down. And basically, as soon as it goes to 0, the ghost can hunt. If you use a cursed possession, unfortunately, that timer is no longer available. So as soon as you use the cursed possession, whether it's one of the 7 cursed possessions like mirror, as soon as you take a peek at the mirror, that time's done. Whether you pick up a tarot card and you look at a tarot card, it's over. It does not matter what cursed possession it is, that timer will automatically be done and the ghost will be free to hunt. So this is where you can see your case number. So we've got Ruth Straffen. It responds to everyone. On the higher difficulty, it will say it will hide the respond to. And below here you have evidence. Obviously you can't do all the evidence because you don't have the items. Like for instance, a firelight, which is a candle, we don't have that because that all goes over there. So unfortunately we can't do that. Find evidence of a paranormal with an EMF reader, which we can do because we have an EMF reader right there. And then get your sanity below 25%, which we can also do. But in this tutorial we probably won't. So this is the tier 3 flashlight. The tier 1 is a lot worse, but we're taking a tier 3 just so I can get everything done. So we might have to do a few games. So I might have to load into one, come out and load into another to show you other evidence, because I want to show you how every evidence is used. So what I would recommend starting with, I would recommend starting with a thermometer, because the thermometer will help you find a ghost room. So if you go through room to room, which I'm about to show you now, and I'm going to pick up a video camera. So you want to pick up the key, open the door, do not press it more than once because it will close the door instantly. So you want to go to the front door. Obviously you want to open. So with this difficulty, you have the lights already, the breaker already on. So now you'll start traveling around, and as you can see, temperature is going up, so it's not in there. Temperature still going up, so it's not in there. As soon as you see the temperature start going down, you know the ghost is in this room. Okay, it's not in there. It's not in here, damn. So it's probably going to be... oh, we've got a bone. Every map will have a bone. It will give you extra money, so always pick it up. If you have a video camera, which we unfortunately doesn't, then you basically take a picture of it and it will give you extra money. Are you a kitchen ghost? No, you're not looking like a kitchen ghost at the moment. These two rooms are the hardest to get the ghost freezing temperatures because these two are the hardest rooms. I reckon you're going to be in the garage. I don't know why. I have that feeling you're going to be in the garage. Okay. Are you not in the garage? Are you in the basement? Oh my god, don't be a basement ghost. I hate basement ghosts. Yeah, you're a basement ghost. As you can see, that temperature is going all the way down really quickly. So now you just drop the temperature on the floor. Obviously turn off your flashlight so you can see, and then turn on the video camera. Look around and you will see a floating orb. Oh, we've got a hiding spot back here, which is good, but we don't really want to hide in the ghost room. If you can't see an orb for the time being, then just don't fear. Just drop the camera. Ghost event. So this is good to know. Ghost event is actually really useful. Okay, we can chuck the flashlight on the floor. So a ghost event is something that you don't need to be worried about, really. It can drain your sanity pretty quickly if the ghost touches you. If the ghost touches you, it drains your sanity. If the ghost does not touch you, it doesn't actually drain your sanity. Your sanity will drain in the dark, so no matter what there, it will drain. Three evidence we'll bring in. We're going to bring in UV, we're going to bring in that, and we're going to bring in that. Unfortunately, we have no salt, which is a key item to figure out footprints. So we're just going to have to hope it touches a door or something. So then this is the spirit box. What the spirit box is useful for doing, which I'm about to show you in a sec. I'm just going to chuck that down there and pick up the flashlight so I can see, because seeing in this game with the lights off is actually a lot harder. So what you want to do is press your interaction go, which is -0, and then you ask the questions to the ghost. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you grandma? Are you pizza? There you go. And as you heard, the ghost spoke back to us. So that means we have gotten spirit box. Now let's just double check quickly the camera. Let's just double check camera one more time to see if there's any orbs. No, don't look like there's any orbs. So we can cross. That's another ghost event. Because if you'll know if it's a ghost event. So if it's a hunt, this door will be locked and therefore you can't get out. If it's a ghost event, you'll know, because obviously that one was very confusing because that could be a hunt because the ghost started following you. But because it was, or it could have been, no, it can't have been a hunt. No. So it was quite a quick ghost event, but it was a ghost event that chases you. You've got to be very careful because sometimes you might feel like that is a hunt. Okay, so this ghost seems to be very, very active. This is an EMF reader, so as you can see, if the EMF goes spikes, it means the ghost has done an interaction nearby. Right, let's check the temperature, and look. So it's still dropping. If it goes below 0, then you know it's freezing temperatures. But you want to be careful with this evidence because just above 0, it will stay. It can't go below 0. So it could stay above 0 for a long time. And if it does for a long time, then you know it's not freezing temperatures. Unless the ghost is very roamy, which can also happen, unfortunately. So this evidence is going to be a lot harder to find out because the ghost is in the basement. So that is kind of unfortunate for us there. So what you want to do with the ghost book, you want to place it down by holding your second interaction key, which mine is 2, and you want to place it down so it's open. You do not want to just chuck it like I did because it's not going to do anything. Okay, temperature's still dropping in here. I reckon move the EMF closer to that. So let's go and get the rest of the evidence. Now, one of the worst ever tier 1 evidence, in my opinion, is the dots projector. And you're about to see what I mean by the dots projector. So as you can see now on here, we can say yes, it's got spirit boys. So it could be a spirit, ray, phantom, poltergeist, mare, yokai, onryo, twins, mimic, or dio. It's not ghost orb, so it can't be certain things, and it's not going to be a mimic. Now, one thing to know if it's a mimic or not, it always shows ghost orbs. Okay, so the ghost will always show ghost orbs for a mimic, which is actually very good to know. Right, we're going to bring in a second writing book. So if the writing book's shut like this, it can't do anything with it. If it is open, then it... I think we've got monkey paws for that. Oh. I heard that. Ghost was doing some activity over here. Where's the activity happening? See, sometimes it can take evidence quite a while to show up. See, I don't know if that's... I'm not a fan of dots, to be honest with you, but who is a fan of dots? Can you no longer place these down? Oh! I heard them, that touched the breaker. Oh, wrong thing, what am I looking at that for? There we go! We've got a handprint. So that means ultraviolet. So you can mark off ultraviolet. So we know it's either a phantom, poltergeist, or it could be a mimic hiding an orb, but I doubt it. Let's have a look at the temperature. So look, this is what I mean. The temperature is on the baseline of just above 0. So it could still go under 0, but if it doesn't, that means that is the temperature. Oh! Ghost is doing some activity. That's EMF 2, I think, or 3. Oh! It's doing some more. Now, one of the hardest evidence to get, in my opinion, is dots, which is unfortunate. So now, what can it be? If it can't be, it's not going to be freezing temperatures, so it's not a mimic. It's going to be ghost writing or dots. I don't know if that means dots. I'm not 100% sure if that means dots or not. I've not really ever used the dots one. I've always just went off knowledge. So as you've seen, that's what an EMF does. If it gives EMF 5, that is an evidence, but we can't get EMF 5 in here, so we're going to have to do another game. Where we try go for EMF 5. It could be ghost writing, but it doesn't seem to want to give us ghost writing, so I'm assuming that is dots. And what dots do, actually, you know what, we can actually get dots, to be honest. I think I can actually get dots. If I put you like there, if I put you there and go back to the van and show you what I mean by a video camera, okay, put that up just in case. Doubt they're going to need it. So as you can see in this game, we are draining a lot of sanity, but it's not going to be draining too much because we're higher. So after 80%, certain ghosts could start hunting. As you can see, we've got ejected done because we've got a... So if you press on that, there you go, and you press on that, you can actually see the camera on the floor. Now if you turn it off, which we're going to have to go back in anyway to quickly like sort that out, I feel like we need to go back and sort that out, to be honest with you. It can't be EMF 5, I don't know what I'm trying to do there. So we're taking another dots, because dots is one of the top tier ones are one of the hardest evidence to actually get. So you kind of want to hope it's not dots, but I'm kind of glad I'm getting dots out of the way on this map. Right, okay. So where did I put the camera? I put the camera... Oh, I put the camera here. So if I put you like... Oh, I heard that, but it doesn't matter. It can't be EMF. So yeah, it would have went under 0 by now. So it's not freezing temperatures. So now what we're going to do, we're going to leave, but you want to make sure the light is off because then the light will interfere with dots. It sometimes doesn't, but I prefer the light to be off. So now we know it's either a poltergeist or a phantom. Now, you could just take a 50-50 gamble, but you always want to see it. Now you can see that time is at 0. So now what you want to do, I'm going to leave that on. Have a look. If you see like any flying orbs, it could be orbs. And now you just basically, you can play the patient game. which does take a while. Unfortunately, it can take a while for the dots. I do believe it will be dots, because I think by now it would have wrote in the book, but you never know. It's being very active, this ghost. Oh, there you go. You just saw that. That is brilliant, perfect explanation. So now we just saw that dots. You see a ghost run through. That means it is dots, and you have got the ghost. And that means now that is a pattern. So we've gotten spirit box, dots, ultraviolet. Now we're going to try seeing if we can get freezing, ghost, glow, right in, orb, and level 5. If we can get them items for you, I will be a lot happier, because then this video has been a success. This is not the first time I've tried to make this one, unfortunately, because it does make it very happy.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs.
Okay, so there we go. We've got the ghost right, and now because you get XP, you get money, and every objective gives you more money, so stuff like that. We'll go back to Tanglewood, and let's do it again. Obviously, each match round will give you different evidence. It's never always going to be a phantom. It's a 1 in 21 chance, I think. Yeah, 1 in 21 chance, I reckon, to get the ghost, or 24, one of the two. I'm not paying attention. So we know it. We want to try getting freezing temperatures, and we've got a UV now, so let's try going for ghost orbs. I always take normally the same evidence, but because I want to stick it up, it makes it easier. So obviously you have the 5-minute timer. So with that, do what you wish. Get all the evidence in. Okay, so you're not in there. Not in there. Not in there. You'll know if it's in there near enough instantly. Nope, not in there. Don't be another basement ghost. Jesus Christ, I can't be asked with these basement ghosts. Are you in the living room? No, I don't know. Are you in the foyer? I don't know if it's going up or down. No. Kitchen? No, it's not in the kitchen. Dining room? Not in the dining room. I think it actually might be in the living room. Yeah, it's here. It's around here. So now what we're going to do, we're going to turn off our light. Look on the camera. Oh, there, see, look there, right there. You can see an orb floating around on your screen. They can be hard to see, especially if you're standing far back. It might be you've got to proper inspect. You can also see them. Okay, what I'm going to do is place that on there. What we're going to do is place that there quickly. And look, if you look on the camera, you can also see the orbs. So that will give you ghost orb. So we can now mark that evidence down. So now what we want to try doing is trying to get EMF ghost right in, which we're not going to get all the evidence in this round, unfortunately. But we don't need the flashlight, to be honest with you. UAV, I don't want to really go for dots. So I'll take in another spirit box just in case, because you never know, it might not be a spirit box. Ghost, well, it could be. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? If you see that red dot, you know you're talking right, and if it turns white, then it's a ghost response. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Okay, so unfortunately it was spirit box again. But we got a new evidence, which is good. Now we can turn the light on, because not an Oni, because it's doing a ghost event. EMF 4, that's not good. So spirit box, once you've got 2 evidence, you know now there's 3 ghosts. So that means it's 2 evidence. It can't be. Can't be ultraviolet. It can. Oh, it can't be EMF 5. We don't want it to be dots. I'm hoping it's not dots. I'm hoping it's ghost writing or freezing temperatures, because then we can get another evidence for you. This ghost is roaming quite a bit. Ghost event. See, that's another tricky thing, because it was right next to the door, it shuts the door. So you know that's another thing that makes this a ghost event. That was not EMF 5 because it jumped from 0 to 3. It is going to be hard to gather the information to make it. I don't really want to try getting dots again, but it could be another dots ghost. And if it's a dots issue, yokai, I'm just really hoping it's going to be like freezing temperature or something that we don't normally get. I'll put that there, that can go there. It can't be EMF 5 again, unfortunately. EMF 5 ghosts are annoying to try and get in. Okay, it's still dropping in here. What we're going to do is go back into the room, go back to the thingy, ghost, and look for the camera. I'm not going to bother editing any of this out because any of this information can be crucial. Okay, we've got the ghost orb again. See, sometimes the ghost orb moves. So the ghost orb was over there earlier, now it's over there. They can move, the ghost orb can move. So that means the ghost is more likely to be over that side. That's what I believe that it means. Might not be. Okay, so far... Oh, see, because that ghost event touched us, we are less sanity. And luckily for us, we don't... The ghost won't... The ghost will most likely not hunt us at this time. Did you just touch... I swear that ghost just chucked something. It did. Another good way to know is if the ghost throws the book, I believe it does mean it's not ghost writing. I'm not sure if that's still a thing. I know it used to be, and I'm pretty confident it still is. Did it turn off the breaker? It did. Now you want to be careful of that, because that ghost just took our sanity probably from 75% to 65. Because I believe if it touches you, you lose 10% sanity. I believe that's still how it works. We've got a hiding spot in the basement. If it does hunt, it's not... Okay, so it has chucked the book, so we know it's not ghost writing, so it must mean it's freezing temperatures. Or dots. Oh. So we know it's not ghost writing, so it's either an Onryo or it is dots. But if it is ghost, I'm going to place it down one more time. I did see something go flying, which is good to know. Right, we'll come back in a sec, double check. The temperature will go up in that room if the ghost roams a lot. So if the ghost is not in its ghost room, it will go back up. So yeah, look, as I was 75% sanity, now I've gone down to 63 because the ghost has touched me during the ghost event. If the ghost does not touch you through the ghost event, you do not lose sanity unless I believe it's a phantom, which if you're looking at the ghost, it drains your sanity. I believe that is still the case. So we know it's, I don't believe it's going to be, but we've got to be careful because if it hunts, we're not screwed, because if it's a yokai, it's stupid. But I'm pretty sure that it means this is freezing temperatures. Still not shown freezing temperatures yet. Still waiting for it to prove. It does take a while for the ghost to write in the book, or for it to go into freezing. Come on, go under the 0 thresh line, please. Come on, I know you want to. It might be dots again, unfortunately. Come on. This ghost does not want to give us freezing temperatures, does it? It could still be dots. It could as well be dots. I think it might be dots, but that is a shame. We are going to keep going until we've got all the evidence, because the evidence is what makes this a good video. If you get all the evidence, I know it doesn't always work that way. But if we don't get it soon, I'm just going to assume that it is dots. Got dots, which is a yokai. What could it have not been? It could. Oh yeah. Technically it can still be ghost writing, but I'm just choosing for it not to be. And now I'm low enough sanity the ghost can hunt. And pretty easy way to tell if the ghost can hunt. Okay. Okay, I think it is dots. It would have went under freezing by now. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna YOLO it for dots. We're gonna YOLO it for dots because I don't think it's gonna give us the evidence we need. And if it is freezing temperatures, then we'll just come back in and do it again. But so that is what Ghost Orb does. Unfortunately, we've got two of the same evidence, so that was pretty much useless. We just need EMF 5, Ghost Writing, and freezing temperatures. Was it a yokai? It could have been freezing temperatures. No, it was dots. See, if you don't get any evidence quick enough, then you know for a fact it is dots. Dots I would recommend to all of you not to bother doing. I'd try getting all the other evidence, and then if you know that you're not getting any of the evidence, then just go for dots. So what do we need? We need ghost writing, we need thermometer, and we need EMF 5. What ghost gives all three? I know one of the ghosts does. It is a shade. Oh, that is the worst ghost to get for shade. Shade is all three of them evidences combined. This would be a lot easier if I had other evidence, but because I'm trying to keep this newborn for you all. Oh, you're in the garage. Okay, I will take that. I will take that, to be honest. I like garage ghosts. You can loop them. This round I'm going to probably try purposely getting a hunt. Are you in here? Are you not in here? No, you are, okay. I don't want it to be dots. I want it to... Oh, it's mirror. I would look at the mirror, but we don't need to. Plus, this is not a curse video. This is evidence. Okay, so coming back in, we're going to take in... I don't want to take it in, but I know we're going to have to because we need to try seeing if we can get other evidence. But I'll do that shortly. I want to bring in all the twos of what evidence I have got already. That's why I've purposely done it as well. I've brought in 2 of everything just to make it easier. Oh, bone. Gives you more money and more XP. I would recommend finding the bone. Right, I don't know why, but I'm going to throw you over here. I'm going to throw you over here. I don't know if it is it in here. Yeah, it is. Right. So we know it's ghost. Oh, it's touched something. That will be good to get a UV. Because you want an easier difficulty, the fingerprints will last longer. I will tell you now, the fingerprints won't always last long, and fingerprints are 100% guaranteed. So if you don't get fingerprints, then you know it's not fingerprints. Actually, no, I can't say that because my backache can hide its fingerprints. I believe. So if you always check, double check. So I heard it touch something. It could have been a door, or it could have been... There we go. We've got ultraviolet. So we know it's ultraviolet. That is unfortunate to get that, but that is actually not too bad. Please do not give us orbs. Oh, we got orbs as well. No way. Oh, it could still be freezing temperatures. It could be an obake. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you pizza? Are you grandma? Nope. Okay. I'm not ruling it off, but I heard him throw something, so I want to take the EMF over there. Where did you throw something? Where did you throw something? Ghost? Have you roamed into the kitchen? You have? You roamed into the kitchen to throw that? Wow. Well, we know the ghost is in there. Come on, be freezing temperatures. So, it can't be spirit box, I don't think. No, it can't be spirit box. Ghost writing, it can't be ghost writing. It could be EMF 5. It could be dots, and it can be freezing. So what we're going to do is we'll try getting freezing. So the temperature is dropping in here. It's not dropping the quickest. Do we have a hiding spot in here? While we let the evidence go down, I'm going to show you some hiding spots. We've got hiding spots. We've got a hiding spot in here. If there's stuff in front of it, you cannot hide in it. I don't know if that's obvious. You have a hiding spot in the basement normally, which I'm hoping we do have. Yes, we do, which is in that corner. That I feel like that one's reliable. I've never died in that spot unless it's a DO, which obviously DOs you can't hide. You've got a hiding spot here. You've got a hiding spot here. You've sometimes even got a hiding spot. Oh, I think I turned on too many lights. I think that was my fault there. Yeah, I turned on too many lights. My bad. So let's just quickly go out. Freak up our flashlight. We didn't actually place the camera down. We'll bring in a dots just to be safe. The breaker, like I said, is either in the basement or in the thingy. But remember, the longer you are in the dark, the more your sanity drains. If you turn on the lights, they will automatically come on. But if you turn on too many lights, as you can see, the lights will just auto turn off. Now, that might have helped the stuff go down. No, still not freezing temperatures yet. Jesus. No freezing temperatures still. This ghost is crazy. Are you going to be another... No, surely you're not going to be another Dots ghost. Come on. Please, I beg of you. Stop being Dots. Because the Dot will be a Banshee. And I don't want it to be Banshee. Oh, it's dropping quite quick. Come on, I beg. Be a freezing temperature ghost. So it's not right in the book, which it sometimes takes quite a while for the ghost to do. Come on. Are you going to go underneath 0? Oh, actually, it's under 0. As you can see, it's gone below 0, and it is freezing temperatures. So it's a Huntu. That's how you get freezing temperatures. So it can't be EMF 5. Just to confirm, let's have a look at the other one. And it's gone below 0, 0. Okay, so there we go. That's another ghost. That's another ghost evidence. Now we just need EMF level 5 and... what's the other one? 5 and ghostwriting. Ghostwriting is my favourite, to be honest. One of my favourite evidences. And the obvious... So we just need EMF level 5 and ghostwriting. I'm not going to bother pausing the recording and just going into the next one because I want to show you like everything. There we go. It's a Huntu. Capture picture of ghost. Obviously none of that. You got the first Huntu discovered. That's brilliant. Come on game. Give us EMF ghostwriting and give us, let's just say, spirit box. Right, if we get EMF and ghostwriting, it will be a spirit, shade, or mining. Do not be a shade, please. I beg of you, do not be a shade. So we know on the last round, once we've got all the evidence, I want to show you what a hunt is, just because I don't know if people. I'm trying to explain it to the best of my abilities. This stuff. Okay, so you're not. I heard you. I heard that was the kitchen. Sometimes it can be the room it gives you evidence from. I believe that was the kitchen, wasn't it? No, it wasn't ever the kitchen. Was it dining room? No, it wasn't dining room. Okay. Garage again? Oh no, I think I know where it is. It's out here, isn't it? It's in this bit. No? This is weird. I was right, it was in the kitchen. What? sometimes, like I say, like that just proves, sometimes this evidence can be a real pain to find. We've got mirror again, which we're not going to use because we know it's in the kitchen. And obviously, in this low difficulty, it cannot change room. So we're trying to get ghostwriting and EMF 5, which is the two evidences that, well, I think EMF 5 is the rarest evidence. Because this game never gives me EMF 5. I'm telling you now, this game never gives me EMF 5. I think I've had like 3 EMF 5 ghosts, and I've actually caught EMF 5 times. Oh, did you throw the potato? Did you throw the potato in here? I don't know where the potato, which one the potato is in. No, you didn't. This ghost is very active, which ain't a bad thing, to be honest. Not always, anyway. Is this ghost roaming like crazy? Because I just heard something else happen somewhere else. Is this ghost really roaming? This ghost is roaming so bad because it's not in here now. What? It is in the garage. No, it's not. Is it in the basement? For crying out loud. No, in the basement. It is. This ghost is either really active or it's really weird. No, it is the kitchen. Sometimes you've got to triple confirm. Worst things worse, you can use the mirror, but then you've got to be careful because it's going to more likely hunt you because you're going to be a lot lower sanity. Like, oh, I'm still on 99, so that's actually not too bad. We'll take in a spirit box. I'm not gonna be trying to look for dots, to be honest with you. I'll try bringing in another. Actually, no. I'll bring in a flashlight so I can talk to the ghost. See what I mean? So this sometimes it can be very hard to find evidence. Right. What I'm gonna quickly try doing is using this bloody thing to see if this ghost is running. Touching the walls and stuff. You're not touching any doors, okay. So maybe you're not. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you French? Okay, so far so good with the evidence. Still taking a while to drop in here. Would you like to give us an interaction? Carlos Curry, would you like to give us an interaction, please? Don't be shy. Come on, don't be shy. I know you want to. Oh, I heard an interaction. Where was that interaction? That is the question. What is this ghost doing? Does this ghost not like us or something? Does it just want us banished? It's not being very active. Ah, this is where it's probably going to be a shade. Not being active while we're in the house, maybe. Because we're in the ghost room, so maybe it's less active. A shade does not give you much interactions. So imagine it's EMF or ghostwriting already. And like I said, a shade will not give you ghostwriting, will not give you any interactions if you're in the ghost room. It is a very quiet ghost while you are there. Now it's doing, I think this is a shade, and that is good because I want to get the 3 evidence, because the 3 evidence of a shade would be EMF level 5. it's not good. What is this? Okay, this ghost does not want to seem to do much, does it? You watch, we'll leave the house again and it'll do stuff. All I want is EMF 5. That is the hardest evidence to get in this game. Okay, so let's jump to 4 again. But it's being very quiet. So have I even got the right ghost room? See, we haven't lost any sanity, so we could afford to use it. But we don't need to, because I know the ghost is in the... like I said, this is the worst room to get freezing temperatures for. Oh, I heard that door. Are we even in the right fucking room? 'Cause I'm telling you now, it keeps touching doors. No, I just heard another door touch. Are you really being this ghost? I've turned too many lights on again. No, it is here because it keeps touching doors. So maybe it is not fingerprints. Ah. For EMF 5, see? That's EMF 5. If it goes all the way up to high, it means it's EMF 5. Perfect. So we have got EMF 5. I am pretty sure it's going to be a shade, which is freezing temperatures. It's not ultraviolet because it would have left orbs. It weren't ghost orbs. I don't think it was spirit box. So I'm pretty confident now it's going to be right in, and I'm pretty confident this is what I am thinking it is. It's going down below 5 now. One way. Now we know EMF 5's done, we just need ghost writing. That is the last evidence. And what the ghost writing will do, it will pick up the book and it will write in it. But if we're in the room, it will not do it. So let's just leave the room and turn those lights off. So we know we've got EMF. Literally the last evidence we are yet to get is ghost writing for you. And that is brilliant to get EMF 5. Right. Is it doing anything while we're not in there? Not yet. I'm just hoping we can see like a book lift up. As soon as I see like the ghost active. Okay, so let's just say we know it's EMF 5. I can't rule off ultraviolet just in case of my back A. I can rule off ghost orb because I looked everywhere for a ghost orb and it weren't in there. Oh. Why did that just flash? Why did that just flash? Oh, ghost has done something in the room. I think it might have been a ghost event. No. I don't think it was a ghost event. I think it actually might. Oh, it turned on the light. Ah, good to know. Mares can't do, even though it can't be a mare anyway. A mare can't turn on the light, so that is good to know. Still not losing temperature. Are you losing temperature over here? Because maybe you're in here instead. Oh, that's annoying me. That's glitched. Where's the other freezing temperature? Is the other freezing temperature over there? Where did I put the other freezing temperature? Did I even bring it in? Are you actually in here, man? No, you are in here. She's being a very weird ghost. It's not doing anything. It's not touching the book. So it might not be book. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you pizza? Are you grandma? Oh, no, I'm not getting that either. This ghost does not like us. It's official, boys. Double confirmed that. That is the kitchen. So I don't know why the ghost is basically airing us. This is like horrific behaviour from a shade. Oh, we've still got 70% sanity, so it still can't hunt us. What else can I bring in to know that it's a shade? Oh, we can bring in the other thermometer. That's a start. And we can bring in the other dots just to be sure. So we know it's not ghost orb and we know it's not spirit box. And if it can hunt us, we might be dead. Especially if we're in the ghost room. So why are you now? You need to. I need to push everything over here, on here, because you seemed like you were right there. So if you, even if you roam, you can still pick up that book. The ghastly ghost. I can't see where I'm placing that because this the flashlight. It's the flashlight. It's so big. There you go. Right, let's leave the room because a shade. This is the worst type of ghost to get during a video because a shade will not do anything while you're in the ghost room. And you just jumped to EMF 5 again. So that means you're doing something, but now you're doing it because I've left. Also, you can see there are no orbs. We have triple, quadruple confirmed this, so we can cross off orbs. We could cross off spirit box because we know it's not spirit box. We know it's not ultraviolet, so we can cross off ultraviolet. So it's either a shade or an only. It's going to be a shade, but it just does not want to write into the book, which is kind of annoying. So, you know what I will do? I'm going to quickly pause the video, and then I'll restart it when I see some interactions. Okay, so about a minute has gone by and this ghost has now become incredibly active. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the room and we are going to check this out. Did you give us ghost writing or have you just give us another fluke? So it can't be ghost writing because it chucked the book. So it's actually not ghost writing then. It's not here. It's going to be another freezing temperature code. So I don't think it's ghostwriting then. So is it an Oni? Because why are we... They don't chuck... I swear you can't chuck the book if you're... Interesting. We'll give it another chance. See if it'll write in the book. If not, then we know it's going to be an Oni. Right, and again, I'm going to pause it. Oh no, it is dots. Fuck's sake. So it's an only, it is not. Nah, it's an only. God damn it. That was not doing anything while we were in the room. That is the shadiest only I've ever seen in my life. Jesus. Now we just need... This game just doesn't want to give us ghostwriting, does it? And if this is a shade, I'm going to actually jump. But I swear I saw dots in the corner of my eye there. It was a Wraith?
There's some jobs ready for you.
The fuck was Wraith? See, even sometimes players get it wrong. It was EMF 5, dots, and Spirit Box. See? This is a good example why you never... You never cross off one. So we were right about dots and we were right about EMF, but that is one reason why you never take it off. Come on. Give us the last evidence that's ghostwriting. We're just going to try going for ghostwriting. Obviously, we are going to try getting the other evidence as well, because that is what we do. And so we can determine quicker if it will be ghostwriting or not. Oh my god, this game does not like us today. We're trying to give you a tutorial and trying to help you out. But this also helps you out if the more we use the items, because the more you can see. So seeing dots from the video camera in the van is actually a lot easier by the looks of it. I've noticed that 3 times from the van. Not once really from inside the game.
We're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Right, so what ghostwriting? Come on, let's instantly put ghostwriting. Okay, so it could be now this is one thing you'll never hear me say, is I hope it's a demon. Now a demon hunts you at 80, I think it's 75 to 80% sanity if they can hunt you, and you never want that. You honestly don't want that. But okay, that's going up there. It's not in here. Is it in here? Nope, not in there. Oh, are you in the hallway? Nope. Are you in here? Nope. Oh, okay. This ghost is being... Okay, so the break is now in the thingy. So you are... I heard you touch the door. Was it this door? I heard you touch a door. What door did you touch? Did you touch the door in here? Oh, I think I know where you might be. Check in here quickly. Oh, bone on the tape. Bone on the toilet. Okay, I never knew that bones can go on the toilet. Now that just makes everything a lot more... Okay, so it's in here. The ghost is officially in here. So what we're going to do... We're going to place the thingy in here. Come on. Game, look. We've had our differences, but... I don't want this video to be about an hour long explaining everything, even though it's not me explaining anything really. It's more trying to get the evidence to prove to people. Because I don't want to edit anything out, because everything I do can help a beginner. Like, seeing the evidence again and again can also show you. So we know it touched one of the doors. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's going to be that. Are you here? Oh, are you here? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you here? There we go. So we know it's spirit box. Obviously. Yes! 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 It's ghostwriting! Yes! And that is what ghostwriting does for you. You can hear it scribbling in the book, and if we turn off the light, oh, that is sick. And it does all type of different writing, so don't let that writing fool you. It could be any writing, it could be small writing. So we got spirit box, ghost writing. Oh, and please come on game, do it for us. And we got thingies. Oh my god, the fastest round of ever is poltergeist. Let's go. That has been a brilliant video. So yeah, and that concludes today's video on all these starting items, what they give you and everything. Obviously, if you do soul and you do a UV, place the UV by the soul, and if it steps through the UV and you're in the room, you'll see some footprints.
Welcome back.
Thank you everybody for watching today's tutorial guide. I'm sorry it's a long video, but yeah, thank you for watching. If you'd like to see another video on Phasmophobia, please do let me know in the comments below. There are 3 parts to this. The first part was this. The second part will be the cursed items and possession, what they give you and what they take from you. And then the third will be all these other evidence like crucifix to the tripod. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.